Gentlemen, let's talk about becoming the ideal man. Not the Hollywood fantasy, not the social media caricature, but a man of true substance, a man of character, a man who embodies timeless virtues, a man who commands respect, not demands it, a man who attracts high-quality women, not through cheesy pickup lines or manipulative tactics, but through genuine self-mastery. And surprisingly, the key to unlocking this ideal version of yourself lies within the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. Welcome to Stoic Spirit, where we explore the transformative power of Stoic philosophy and apply it to the challenges of modern life. Today, we're diving deep into how Stoic principles can help you become the best version of yourself, the kind of man who naturally attracts women through his integrity, his strength, and his unwavering self-confidence. We'll explore practical strategies, actionable advice, and real-world examples to help you integrate these powerful principles into your daily life. Hit that subscribe button and join the Stoic Spirit community for more insights on mastering your emotions, building unshakable confidence, and creating a life of purpose and fulfillment. Leave a comment below if you find this video helpful, and let me know what you think. And stick around until the very end for a special bonus tip that will completely change your perspective on attraction and relationships. Let's get started. 1. The power of self-control. Picture this: a ship caught in a violent storm. The captain, if he's frantic and reactive, risks losing control, letting the waves and winds dictate the ship's fate. But a stoic captain, one who possesses self-control, remains calm amidst the chaos. He doesn't fight the storm, he navigates it, adjusting the sails, steering the ship with steady hands, guided by his knowledge and experience. This, gentleman, is the power of self-control, a virtue prized above all others by the Stoics. Stoicism emphasizes self-control as the cornerstone of a virtuous life, the ability to master your emotions, impulses, and reactions. This isn't about suppressing your feelings, burying them deep down, and pretending they don't exist. That's a recipe for disaster. It's about understanding your emotions, acknowledging them, and then choosing how you respond to them. It's about channeling your emotional energy constructively, using it to fuel your actions, not to derail them. A stoic man doesn't react impulsively, he responds thoughtfully. He takes a breath, considers the situation, and then chooses the most appropriate course of action, guided not by fleeting emotions, but by his inner compass, his values, his principles. He's not swayed by fleeting desires, peer pressure, or the opinions of others. He's grounded in his own sense of self, his own moral code. Self-control builds trust and respect. In a world of impulsive reactions and emotional outbursts, a man who possesses self-control stands out. He's seen as reliable, dependable, a man of his word. He's someone others can trust, someone they can rely on, someone they can admire. Women, especially, are drawn to this quiet strength, this emotional stability. It signals maturity, leadership, and the ability to handle life's challenges with grace and composure. So how do you cultivate this invaluable virtue? Practice mindfulness. Take a few minutes each day to simply observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Start a journaling practice. Write down your feelings, your triggers, and your responses. This helps you become more aware of your emotional patterns. Explore breathwork techniques. Deep, conscious breathing can calm your nervous system and help you regulate your emotions in stressful situations. Self-control isn't just a theoretical concept. It's a practical skill that can be honed and refined through consistent practice. It translates into real-world situations, helping you navigate conflict with composure, resist temptation with grace, and make sound decisions under pressure. Imagine a disagreement with your partner. Instead of reacting defensively, you take a breath, listen to her perspective, and respond thoughtfully. Or picture yourself facing a tempting but unhealthy choice. Instead of succumbing to instant gratification, you exercise self-control, choosing the path that aligns with your long-term goals. Self-control is the rudder that steers your ship through life's storms, the foundation upon which you build a life of purpose, meaning, and enduring fulfillment. It's the mark of a true Stoic, a man who commands respect, not through force or dominance, but through the quiet power of self-mastery. 2. The foundation of responsibility. Imagine two men facing a setback, a failure, a disappointment. One points fingers, blames others, makes excuses, wallows in self-pity, and sees himself as a victim of circumstance. The other takes ownership, acknowledges his mistakes, learns from the experience, and emerges stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Which man embodies true strength? Which man would you rather be? The answer, gentlemen, is clear. A Stoic man takes responsibility for his actions, his words, and his life. He understands that true freedom lies not in controlling external events, but in mastering his internal response to them. Responsibility is the bedrock of Stoic philosophy, the foundation upon which you build a life of purpose, integrity, and self-respect. It's not about being perfect, it's about being accountable. It's about owning your mistakes, acknowledging your shortcomings, and using them as opportunities for growth. A Stoic man doesn't shy away from his failures. He confronts them head-on, extracts the lessons they contain, and uses those lessons to become a better version of himself. He doesn't blame others, make excuses, or play the victim. He understands that blaming external circumstances is a disempowering habit, a way of abdicating responsibility for his own life. He recognizes that true power lies in taking ownership, in acknowledging his agency, in choosing his response to whatever life throws his way. Accountability and integrity are two sides of the same coin. Accountability is about taking ownership of your actions. Integrity is about ensuring those actions align with your values. A Stoic man strives to live a life of congruence, where his words and deeds reflect his inner principles. He's honest, trustworthy, and reliable, not because he seeks external praise, but because it's the right thing to do. Taking responsibility builds character. It strengthens your resilience, your grit, your ability to overcome challenges. It teaches you to learn from your mistakes, to grow from adversity, and to emerge stronger from every setback. It's in the crucible of responsibility that true character is forged. Furthermore, taking responsibility strengthens relationships. When you own your mistakes, apologize sincerely, and make amends, you build trust and deepen connection. You show others that you're not afraid to be vulnerable, that you're committed to growth, and that you value the relationship more than your own ego. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." And Seneca wrote, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." Imagine you make a mistake at work. Instead of making excuses, you own up to it, take responsibility for the consequences, and learn from the experience. Or picture a disagreement with your partner. Instead of blaming her, you acknowledge your own contribution to the conflict, apologize sincerely, and work towards a resolution. Responsibility is not a burden, it's a privilege. It's the freedom to choose your response, to shape your destiny, to become the master of your own life. It's the foundation of Stoic strength, the cornerstone of a virtuous and fulfilling life, and a quality that attracts respect, admiration, and lasting love. 3. The art of genuine care. There's a common misconception that Stoicism is about suppressing emotions, becoming cold and detached, like some kind of unfeeling robot. Nothing could be further from the truth. Stoicism is not about eliminating emotions, it's about mastering them. It's about channeling your emotions in a constructive way, using them to fuel virtuous action, to build strong relationships, and to live a life of purpose and meaning. And a core component of this virtuous life is genuine care and connection. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor, perfectly embodied this principle. He wasn't just a philosopher king. He was a compassionate leader who cared deeply for his people, his family, and the well-being of the Roman Empire. He understood that true strength lies not in dominance or control, but in empathy, compassion, and genuine concern for others. A Stoic man expresses his care not through grand gestures, extravagant gifts, or empty words, but through consistent actions, thoughtful consideration, and genuine empathy. He's not trying to impress or manipulate, he's simply expressing his care in a way that's authentic and meaningful. He understands that actions speak louder than words, that true connection comes from genuine understanding and shared experience. Superficial charm is fleeting, it's a performance, a mask designed to impress. It's about saying the right things, making the right moves, projecting an image of desirability. Genuine care, on the other hand, runs deep. It's about truly seeing the other person, understanding their needs, and valuing them for who they are, flaws and all. It's about being present, being attentive, being genuinely interested in their thoughts, their feelings, their experiences. How do you demonstrate genuine interest and empathy? It starts with active listening. Put down your phone, make eye contact, and truly listen to what she's saying, not just waiting for your turn to speak. Ask thoughtful questions, show genuine curiosity, and reflect back what you're hearing to ensure you understand her perspective. Small acts of kindness consistently performed speak volumes. It's not about buying expensive gifts, it's about the thoughtful gestures, the unexpected acts of service, the small things that show you're paying attention, that you care. Bringing her coffee in the morning, offering to help with a task, remembering her favorite song. These small acts of kindness, consistently demonstrated, create a powerful ripple effect of connection and appreciation. Despite the immense pressures of ruling an empire, Marcus Aurelius always made time for his family. He wrote lovingly about his wife Faustina, praising her wisdom and kindness. He also showed great concern for the welfare of his soldiers, ensuring they were well-equipped and cared for. Another powerful way to demonstrate genuine care is by validating her feelings. When she's sharing her emotions, whether positive or negative, acknowledge them, validate them, and let her know that you hear her, you see her, and you understand. This doesn't mean you have to agree with her. It simply means you're creating a safe space for her to express herself without judgment. This emotional validation creates a deep sense of trust and intimacy. Genuine care, rooted in empathy and expressed through consistent action, is the foundation of strong, healthy, and fulfilling relationships. It's a quality that women find irresistibly attractive, not because it's flashy or performative, but because it's real, it's authentic, and it comes from the heart. 4. The pursuit of growth. Imagine a majestic oak tree, its roots reaching deep into the earth, its branches stretching towards the sky. It doesn't remain static. It grows, it evolves, it adapts to the changing seasons, its strength and resilience deepening with each passing year. This, gentlemen, is the essence of the Stoic pursuit of growth, a lifelong commitment to learning, self-improvement, and the continuous expansion of your knowledge, understanding, and capabilities. A Stoic man understands that growth is not a destination, a point to be reached and then abandoned. It's a journey, a continuous process of becoming. He embraces challenges, not as obstacles to be avoided, but as opportunities for growth, for learning, for self-discovery. He seeks out new experiences, new perspectives, new ways of thinking, knowing that discomfort is often the catalyst for transformation. He doesn't shy away from the unknown. He embraces it with enthusiasm and curiosity, eager to explore the vast landscape of human potential. Continuous self-improvement is not about chasing perfection or becoming someone you're not. It's about striving to become the best version of yourself. It's about identifying your strengths, acknowledging your weaknesses, and constantly working to refine your character, expand your knowledge, and deepen your understanding of the world and your place within it. This commitment to growth is incredibly attractive. It signals ambition, intellectual curiosity, and a deep desire to live a life of purpose and meaning. Women are drawn to men who are constantly evolving, who are passionate about learning, who are open to new experiences. It shows that you're not stagnant, that you're not complacent, that you're not content to simply exist. You're striving to become. So how do you embark on this journey of lifelong growth? Set clear, achievable goals. Whether it's learning a new language, mastering a new skill, or reading a certain number of books each year, setting goals provides direction and motivation. Make time for reading. Books are a gateway to new worlds, new ideas, and new perspectives. Explore online courses or workshops. Continuous learning is easier than ever with the abundance of online resources available. Cultivate a new hobby. Exploring your interests, whether it's photography, painting, or playing a musical instrument, not only enriches your life but also expands your horizons and connects you with like-minded individuals. Seneca said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." And Epictetus wrote, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Growth is not always comfortable. It requires stepping outside your comfort zone, facing your fears and embracing the inevitable setbacks and challenges that come with any journey of self-discovery. But it's in these moments of discomfort, these struggles, these challenges, that true growth occurs. Like a muscle that grows stronger with each repetition, your character, your resilience, and your self-awareness deepen with every challenge you overcome. Embrace the pursuit of growth, not as a means to an end, but as a way of life, a continuous journey of becoming, a testament to the boundless potential that lies within you. And as you embark on this stoic path of self-improvement, you'll not only become a more attractive, more well-rounded individual, but you'll also discover a deeper sense of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment in every area of your life. 5. The courage of vulnerability. There's a common misconception that Stoicism promotes emotional suppression, that a Stoic man is a cold, unfeeling robot, impervious to the emotional currents of life. This is a fundamental misunderstanding of the philosophy. Stoicism isn't about eliminating emotions, it's about mastering them. And mastering your emotions doesn't mean hiding them. It means having the courage to be vulnerable, to express your feelings honestly and respectfully without letting them control you. A Stoic man understands that vulnerability isn't weakness, it's a sign of strength. It takes courage to be authentic, to let down your guard, to show the world, and especially the woman you care about, the real you, flaws and all. It's about being honest about your feelings, your fears, your hopes, your dreams. It's about being real, being genuine, and allowing yourself to be seen for who you truly are, not the carefully constructed persona you present to the world. Vulnerability builds intimacy and trust. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you're creating space for genuine connection. You're showing the other person that you trust them with your innermost thoughts and feelings. And that trust, that shared vulnerability, is the foundation of deep, meaningful relationships. It's in these moments of shared vulnerability, of authentic connection, that true intimacy is born. Healthy emotional expression is not about dramatic outbursts, emotional manipulation, or playing the victim. It's about communicating your feelings clearly, honestly, and respectfully, without blaming, shaming, or trying to control the other person. It's about owning your emotions, taking responsibility for them, and expressing them in a way that fosters connection, not conflict. Instead of saying, "You always make me feel so angry," try saying, "I'm feeling frustrated right now because." Or instead of shutting down and withdrawing emotionally, try saying, "I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed right now. Can we talk about this later?" It's important to distinguish between vulnerability and emotional dumping. Vulnerability is about sharing your feelings honestly and appropriately. Emotional dumping is about unloading your emotional baggage onto someone else without regard for their boundaries or their emotional capacity. It's about making them responsible for your feelings, which is never fair or healthy. Stoicism teaches us to take responsibility for our own emotions. Before sharing your feelings, ask yourself, is this the appropriate time and place? Am I sharing my feelings respectfully, or am I dumping them onto the other person? Am I seeking connection, or am I seeking validation or sympathy? Embracing vulnerability doesn't mean losing control. It means being in control of your emotions, even as you express them. It's about choosing how and when to share your feelings, doing so in a way that fosters understanding, builds intimacy, and strengthens the bond between you. It's about showing up authentically, without fear of judgment, knowing that true strength lies not in hiding your emotions, but in mastering them. And this courageous vulnerability, this authentic self-expression, is what creates truly deep, meaningful, and lasting connections. 6. The importance of purpose. Imagine two ships sailing on the open ocean. One drifts aimlessly, tossed about by the winds and waves, its course determined by the whims of fate. The other sails with purpose, its captain charting a course guided by the stars, its crew united by a shared destination. Which ship inspires more confidence? Which ship would you rather be on? The answer, gentlemen, is clear. A Stoic man lives a life of purpose, driven by values greater than himself. He doesn't drift aimlessly through life. He charts his own course, guided by his inner compass, his deepest convictions. Purpose isn't just about having goals. It's about having a sense of meaning, a reason for being, a driving force that fuels your actions and gives your life direction. It's about identifying what truly matters to you, what resonates with your soul, what makes you feel alive. It transcends the pursuit of fleeting pleasures or the fleeting validation of others. It's a deep, intrinsic motivation that comes from within, a fire that burns brightly, regardless of external circumstances. A Stoic man has goals, aspirations, and a sense of meaning that gives his life direction and imbues it with a sense of fulfillment. He knows who he is, what he stands for, and where he's going. This clarity of purpose gives him a magnetic presence, a quiet confidence that draws others in. He's not seeking attention, he's simply radiating the energy of a man on a mission, a man living a life of meaning and purpose. This sense of purpose makes him incredibly attractive, not just to women, but to everyone around him. It's a quality that inspires respect, admiration, and a desire to be part of something larger than oneself. Women are drawn to men who have a clear sense of purpose, who are passionate about their goals, who are making a positive impact on the world. It shows that you're not just drifting through life, you're actively creating it, shaping it, leaving your mark. So how do you find your purpose? It starts with introspection. Ask yourself, what truly matters to me? What am I passionate about? What kind of impact do I want to make on the world? What legacy do I want to leave behind? These aren't easy questions, but they're essential questions. They're the questions that lead you to your purpose. Perhaps your purpose is to be a loving and supportive father. Or maybe it's to create something beautiful through your art. Or perhaps it's to make a difference in your community through service. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It simply has to be meaningful to you. Living a purposeful life naturally attracts others. When you're passionate about your goals, when you're living in alignment with your values, you radiate an energy that draws people in. You become a source of inspiration, a beacon of light, guiding others towards their own purpose and potential. Your passion becomes contagious. Your purpose becomes magnetic. And this, gentlemen, is the true power of purpose. It's not just about attracting women, it's about creating a life of meaning, fulfillment, and lasting impact. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, the kind of man who not only attracts love and admiration, but who also leaves the world a better place than he found it. Gentlemen, becoming the ideal man isn't about conforming to someone else's expectations. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. By embracing these Stoic principles, self-control, responsibility, genuine care, and continuous growth, you'll not only become more attractive to women, but you'll also cultivate a deeper sense of self-worth, a stronger character, and a more fulfilling life. Remember, true attraction comes not from chasing, but from becoming. Thank you for joining us on this Stoic journey. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button and share it with others. Subscribe to Stoic Spirit for more videos on Stoicism, self-improvement, and creating a life of purpose and meaning. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration. Until then, stay strong, stay stoic, and keep growing.